Welcome back to Project Hospital. Happy Thursday, or pre-Friday as I'm calling it. How's everybody doing? Quick update on the name situation, because I was really keen on getting patients coming in with like funky names and people's names that might be familiar to us that are out there in the ethos. Unfortunately, the game won't let me add names. The way that the programming works is it runs on, it has like a list of first names and a list of surnames, and then it randomizes them. However, I did finally get a mod for like more names. What was that alert? Sorry, long wait for examination. Yeah, I did see a mod for additional names to be added, so I think I've got like an extra 1,000 names added to the game now, so we should see a little bit of a mix of some different names. However, if you'd like your name in game, then stick it down in the comments down below, and as we hire new doctors and stuff, I'm quite happy to, you know, edit some names manually. So if you guys want to see yourselves working in the hospital, then stick them down below. Right, you need to be in orthopedy. I will come to you in a second. Elizabeth Wilson, let's get you there. I'll blue light you. Okay, so if you had it, or no, you'll long wait for x-ray. Is that what your problem is? I shall blue light you. There we go. So yeah, that's the names thing. That's where I'm at. But anyway, right, today what are we doing? We are going to get let me get the plans up. Let's get the plans up so we can see. We're going to get the study room in, the new fancy, slightly larger common room. It doesn't look that much larger. Yeah, that's a bit better than what we've got over here. We've got like this tiny little cupboard sort of style common room. So yeah, we're going to get that in, and we're going to get the elevator in so we can get ready to go upstairs, which is the exciting thing, which is what I'm really looking forward to doing. What else have we got? I just realized, no, I don't need another. Why am I looking at the pharmacy? I don't need to. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to getting upstairs, because I'm itching to start building new departments. I really want to get general surgery and internal medicine in. And then I also really want to get intensive care, because at the moment we can't really do anything, because if you look at this, I know I'm just going on and on and on about the same thing, but I think one of these is save a patient after collapse. That hasn't happened yet. Enable hospitalization in intensive care. So yeah, I need intensive care for that, which gives me ambulances. I need to purchase 2 ambulances to get the reward for that. So this one is locking this one, and then don't I need intensive care ambulances to actually enable collapses? I think. So I feel like we need to get intensive care. It's like the game is pushing us to get that as like the next big thing that we need to open. So very happy to get that done. Like I said, it needs to be here, and our lift is here. So I'm kind of on the sort of fence of, do I just put in our first new department and then we go ahead and then put intensive care in? I still need to figure out the whole elevator situation. I might need to do some jiggling around off camera to fit that in. If I need to, I may move one of the doctors over here. I suppose I could get rid of the common room here and make this the elevator. Although the elevator might fit in here. Hold on, hold the door. Let's have a look. Let's just make things a bit more transparent. Where was elevator planner? It's in here, isn't it? Yeah. No, it's a 4x4, isn't it? Crap, I thought it was... That wouldn't have worked anyway. It's a 3x2. Okay, ignore me. I was wondering if I could just slot it in there. But then I still think, like I said last episode, I think that like the way I want this to be designed with the whole coming up in layers, I kind of want to cut this bit off here, and we might just have an elevator coming up into like some sort of balcony area, which will just look really weird and random. So yeah, I feel like it's going to have to slot in here somewhere. Maybe I get rid of the bathroom Maybe shrink this a tiny bit if that's even possible. So it'll fit in there. I wouldn't mind getting rid of that bathroom because we've got a bathroom down here and then you come a little bit further up and you've got a larger bathroom up here. So maybe that's where I'll put it. We'll see. We'll see how we get on. But that's a problem for when we actually get to opening intensive care. For today, we need to get this built. So we're going to get it built this evening while the hospital is quiet, before the wages come out for the night shift, which is the most reasonable thing to do and most responsible thing is to spend all the money before the wages come out. So we're going to get that done. And then we've also got renovations of a nearby hospital causes 10% more patients to come to. So we've got 2 days left of that. I want to take advantage of that so we can get Dr. Bish. He's 95% in controlled mode, in doctor mode. So hopefully the extra patients will help, because at the moment, I think we had a string of bad luck where the ones that we've been getting have been purely, they've literally just been ones that we can't do. We just ended up just pushing them to other departments. So we need to get some actual emergency patients come in that I can deal with and actually help out. So fingers crossed that will happen. Right, let's get this in. So let's start with some walls, and I'm going to remember to use the box tool. Thank you so much for the comment back on episode 5. I'm doing it now. I'm using that tool. So common room down here. So I kind of want to keep... What did we go down here? We sort of went with the standard. So I don't know about bringing the color scheme from the outside. I kind of want it to be like almost as if you stepped into a different building. Like it looks like the design is a little bit different. It's a bit more relaxing. It doesn't remind you of being in the hospital, even though you are in the hospital. If you kind of get what I mean, I want it to be kind of a place where you can go sort of switch your brain off. So I'm thinking this wood paneling. It's a little bit different. I wish there was more walls. I did see a more walls mod earlier on when I was looking for the name mod. But I'm a bit hesitant on this. I've got so many mods, as you can tell, with all the extra departments and the items that are in the game. I feel like if I add any more, I'm going to cause problems. I think we're going to go for the darker wood. Right, let's get... Actually, should I put the elevator in first? Let's get the elevator in first. Is that the front? Yeah, that's the front. Right, cool. Elevator's in. $2,000 gone. Like that. Right, yeah, I wanted this sort of style, so we're gonna go for that. In the study room, I'm kind of thinking a similar theme. Maybe we'll go for the lighter wood, or maybe we'll swap it around and we'll have the wood paneling on the top. Maybe go all wood. Hell yeah, we'll give that a sort of library vibe. Cool, we're going with that. Flooring. See, that was so much easier. I know it doesn't paint the outside, so I still have to do a bit of painting, but that's so much better. Right, this is this wall. Perfect. Lovely jubbly. Do I need to do these as well? Cool. Right, flooring. Do I need to do floor in the elevator? I'd like a black floor if possible. There we go. Common room. So we've got the dark wood paneling on the bottom. So maybe we would go with the light across the... That's not the right way. That's the wrong way around. That picture's not right. And then in here we're going to go for the dark. So I'm guessing this is the wrong way around as well. So I'm going to want to go like that. Yeah, that's how I want it. Yeah, because it's long ways. I want the direction of the pattern going with the length of the room on both of these. Cool. I don't know. I'm talking as if I'm some sort of architect, and I'm really not. Right, what else do we need in here? So we don't need windows. We need doors. So I'm just going to go with a standard restricted access in here. I think I'm going to do it in the center. This is going to go there. Yeah, I think like that. Cool. Right, I'm doing this first because I've never done this room before, so I don't know what's needed. Projectors. Oh, so let's get this in first. So should we put this down across this wall? And then that's a requirement for this. That has to go there. Right, so am I just putting chairs in? Do I need desks? So desks like laptops and PCs and stuff. That's saying that is... It's like... It's not unnecessary. I think I'll go with the fancy chairs. We'll put some sort of... We'll go with the blue. Go 1 and 2. There. And no, because people aren't going to be able to walk through, are they? Oh no, I've already messed this up. Will they be able to squeeze through that gap? Do you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna put this like this, and we'll see. We'll see if it works. Because I'm not getting the block notification to say that it's not accessible. So I'd rather do that like that. I could move all these back one, but what I did want to have was one desk in here. At the back, so we could have... I'll go with the glass desk because you can put 2 PCs on these, can't you? Yeah, and then we'll put a little laptop, little study laptops. And then we will put... No, I'm just going to put normal office chairs in here. Cool, lovely. Right, let's get a plant. Have we got any different plants? I feel like I'm using the same... I just use that same bamboo plant everywhere. Ah, here we go. Oh, I like one of these. It's one of my favourites. I think they're called mother-in-law's tongue. Or a snake plant. Let's get one of them in there. Pumpkin plant. Oh, a skeleton. That's very educational. We'll get that down in the corner. What about bookshelf? Got bookshelves? Do they have bookshelves in here? They do. Oh, medical shelf. Oh, it's all happening. Right, I think that's good. I think anything more than that, and I think we're going a bit over the top. Oh, what about a little... Let's have a little coffee table and we'll have some, like... We'll have some refreshments. That looks banging. That looks like a nice little classroom. Okay, cool. Right. How do I get someone in there? I need to test this out. Right, someone that's not doing anything. You're playing solitaire. Brooke Smith. Right, let's go. So, can I get you diagnosis up by... Are you a doctor? You are. So, I would rather your diagnosis skills be better. Anesthesia. No, actually, we don't do any surgeries. Is surgery shared? I'm sure emergency is just... No, operating theatres aren't needed. So, that leads me to think... I don't need anesthesiologists in here. So, we're going to go advanced diagnosis. Because people in here just really come for observations, don't they? And then they sort of filter out to other departments if needed. So if someone comes in here, they're being observed, they'll figure out, all right, okay, your leg's hanging off. We need to send you over to orthopedy. And then they will take you in and then do all the treatments. So let's see if we can get you up on this. Now, if I just do that... Oh, what's this? Employee won't be available for 8 hours while being trained in advanced diagnosis. Costs 800 quid? Screw it, I'm doing it for 1. Like, let's see. I just want to see how this works and where you go. So you're coming in now. I might have just shot myself in the foot with this, like, having you not working. But there's a nurse available if there's any problems. Actually, it's a fairly quiet night here. There's just the one person who is... You're in for your observations. You don't have a doctor. I did blue light you though. Yeah, Brooke is on there. Do you know what? I think I might get a second doctor in here anyway. Yeah, let's do that. We'll get a second night shift in. advanced diagnosis, you're slow though. That's the only problem, Mr. Jackson. I did read on Reddit somewhere that the study room has like a 10% chance, or it does have a chance to remove bad traits. So I could get you in and then maybe remove the slowness. I think out of all of them, I'd rather have that. Yeah, let's have you in. Then we'll assign you to William. And then he can then crack on and... yeah, crack on with you. Right, let's have a look. What's happening here? Are you going to use the PC? You're not going to use the little... okay. Maybe... well, they're in there for 8 hours, so maybe what they'll do is... they'll come and, like, move about. Like, grab a book, sit down, read it. Grab things on the medical shelf or watch a presentation. I don't know. We'll keep an eye on this. That looks like YouTube. But it is what it is. Right, okay, well, you're learning. So, we started on 0%. We'll see how you do after your 8 hours. Where's my doctor that I got in here? You're supposed to be going to see Elizabeth. Filling free time? Do I need more do I even have any nurses on night shift? I have one. Where are you? Moving stretcher and wheelchair. Do you know what? From where though? All the way over there. Do I not have any stretchers and wheelchairs over here? I do. I have one here. Oh, maybe I'll grab a second. Oh, receptionist 12%, patient care 35. Uses free time to study. Perfect, you're coming in. Well, that makes that nice and easy. Cool, right. This department, this should hopefully tick up, because we did have in the last episode, we did have quite a few notifications popping up that people were waiting, or things. So hopefully that will fix that problem, because I don't. Last time we did this playthrough in Series 1, this department gave me such a headache. I think so. I want this to just work automatically. I don't want to have to come in and babysit the shit out of it. I'm not doing it. If it comes to it, I will just close the department down. I will literally just build a wall up, and I will lock all of the staff and the patients in, and they can go crazy. I don't care. Right. You're studying. Awesome stuff. Right. Now we need to do the new common room. So let's get that built. I feel like I've done the common room out by one. Do you know what? That's fine, because this little it sort of hugs the elevator in on the inside on that alcove. So that's fine. Anyway, right, let's get this built. What was this a common room for? What department was this a common room for? Oh, it was admin. That's fine. Right, let's get these in. Now I'm thinking I would like some dining tables, so I'm thinking... actually, before I do that, let's get kitchen stuff set up. So let's get... should I do kitchen stuff across the back wall? Yeah, so I need 1, 2, and then like a fridge that I'm going to stick there. Actually, no, we'll put the fridge there. I'll put their locker there. And then I like a coffee... actually, no. Hold on. We'll move that. I'm trying to think, because I like to have a sink on one of these. One open that's got nothing on. So if they're, for example, I don't know, got to cut their sandwiches up into triangles, they've got a place where they can actually do that. I know that they don't. I'm thinking hypothetically here. Let's get one of these cabinets there. Just a little, little different. What else have we got? I need a coffee machine. Should we go with a big shebang? There, let's get this big one. Right, we'll get that in. Okay, so that's kitchen stuff set up. Is there a mounted cabinet? Did I see somewhere? Wall mounted cabinets. Ooh. No. We're getting ahead of ourselves now. But I'll put that there. I would also like a mirror so they can look at the bags underneath their eyes. Can I get... I think we'll just have the one table in here. About there? Yeah, about there will do. Is that going to be blocked now, though? No, it will go in there. Cool. And then I'm going to use these little placemats. These are a mod. Again, the mods that I'm using are in the description of the video. There's a link that will take you to my subscribed mods. It's like a Steam Workshop link. You open it, it'll show you what mods I'm using. If you want to know, then you can find out that way. Right, let's get one sofa there. Again, we've got to keep it on brand with the blue. I want some I can put the TV on because I'm planning on having a TV. No, do we have a TV? Let's get a bookcase. I want a plant. Oh, sorry, it's got to be a bamboo plant. There we go. Have that in the corner. Perfect. Right, what can I do with this empty space? Maybe a coffee table. Do we even have a coffee table? We do have a coffee table. Stick that there. Stick a cactus on it. I was thinking a radio. Do you know what? Did we have a corner unit that I saw? Incredible. Because I can put the radio there. Perfect. There we go. So they've got a nice little seating area. They've got somewhere to go and eat. They've got a nice little kitchen. Sorry if I'm making anyone dizzy. I'm spinning the camera around like crazy. Okay, I want a vending machine outside here. A water and a coffee machine thing. I know they've got coffee in there. Put that there like that. Or do these look better down here? Yeah, I think that looks better. It's a little less busy because there's... I know that it's not inside the room, but there's a little bit empty space for like viewing from this angle. All right, wicked. That's that part done. So we've got a nice new study room. We've got a nice new common room. Much better than that little one that we've got over there. As we go up the floors, we will make sure that we dot these around. I'm conscious that people over here that want to have a break are then walking pretty much the length of the hospital to get down to the common room down here. So now the people in this sort of area should congregate here in the centre, and then the people down here should really ideally use this one. Granted, this one up here is a bit more centred. This is at the bottom, but yeah, that should help with some of the foot flow. So yeah, cool. Perfect stuff. Right, anything else that we need to do here? So that leaves us to 29,000. That should be enough to pay the night wages. Are you finally... Oh, they've gone. Where did they go? Are you in for your x-ray? Yes, you are. Elizabeth Wilson, you're in for your... It's a bruise. You came into the hospital for a bruise and we've hospitalised you for it. Great. Right, have all of this and then get out and go home. Cool, perfect stuff. Right, let's speed through till morning. We shouldn't have anything crazy pop up, I don't think. Unless there's anyone waiting for something. But I'm hoping that because we've got an extra nurse and extra doctor in here, granted one of them is doing training. Okay. I just noticed something. She's watching something. Brooke, what are you watching? Okay. Okay. That's cool. Can I see if you've learned anything yet? 2%! 800 quid for 2%. Fantastic. We'll see if that goes up any further. Okay, we're almost at morning. %. Oh my god. They tell me how much longer they've got left of 3 hours remaining. Okay. Okay, let's go. 6% so far. 2 hours remaining. Keeping an eye on you. Then obviously that will naturally go up as they learn anyway. So at the moment they've got germaphobe and they're diagnostics genius. So hopefully they'll be a bit more efficient. I think having anesthesiology on her was a mistake. Right, anyway. Brooke, well done on all your training and stuff. I'm proud of you, Beach. Right. Joseph King, what's up with you? Shaft fracture of the clavicle of that place. Clavicle. That's the one. Right, where are you? You're in orthopedy. What's your problem? Patient got worse because of wrong diagnosis. Right, okay. My apologies. Let's get you in for some surgery, isn't it? Yeah, so let's get you into hospitalization. You can have all of this stuff and you can have the surgery. And then, perfect. That's a nice chunk of money. 3 grand. You're about to leave. Why? What's wrong with you? Oh my god, you were the person at the end of the last episode who I was getting really frustrated with, but none of you could hear me because I'd muted my microphone because I sneezed. Oh god. A long time in hospital without being treated. Have we still not figured out what the hell is wrong with you? I don't really know what to do in this situation. I'm not a psychiatry doctor. I mainly just do the emergency. Okay, so what have we got here? It could be. So speech listening, I did that. Inquiry. I think we've done a bit of everything, haven't we? What are we missing? I don't want to just go, oh yeah, you've got a tapeworm. Because we couldn't do the stool analysis when they were with us. Anything else here that we're missing? So I have a quick flick through these. Speech. Inquiry on attention. Depression self-assessment scale. I'm assuming we've done all that. Self-assessment scale. Inquiry. Have we done all the inquiries? What about a differential diagnosis? That's normally quite a cool thing to do, isn't it? Where are you at the moment? So you're going to the doctor. Can I track you? Pharmacy is too small. What do you mean? There's no one in there. Uh-oh. Procedures have finished. Oh my god. Jane, where are you? Okay, you're in here. I'll come back to you. You're with me, aren't you? Yes. Okay, so you are in the wrong department. So let's get you over to psychiatry. Have you done your differential diagnosis? Or have you completed that? You have. Oh my god, what the hell could we do? Will a colonoscopy see a beef tapeworm? I might just send you to a different hospital. I'm really sorry. I generally I'm at a loss with you. You're with me, aren't you? Okay, right. Let's focus in on myself. Right, let's give you that and that. Then we'll get you home. Right. So, what is my rating at the moment? Before I run off to go wash my hands 100 times, 87%. Cool. Not cool. We made it to 8. We made it to 94 yesterday. Right, COVID jab. We can get you that. That's great. Off you pop. Still 87. Okay, right. Nail fungus. Or athlete's foot. Nail discoloration, so I would say nail fungus. But we're not taking risks with this one because we need to find out For sure, so we can get the best rating. Right, so these are physicals. We've got fungal cultivation that we could do. Physical, physical, physical. Right, let's do some foot cream first to make them comfortable. And then maybe we'll do the fungal cultivation if the physical doesn't bring anything up. Okay, so... Oh, it's only giving us this available. Okay, let's go ahead and get that done. I want this person to come back to me. Okay, I'm favoritizing you. Favoritizing? I don't think that's a word. But Miranda, you're to come back to me. No other doctors. I want all the credit. Okay, you need to be in sexual health. So have some of that as well. That'll make you a bit more comfortable, I believe. But anyway, off you pop. It's the same thing, isn't it? Sexual health. Yep, you need to be in sexual health. Let's give you that. And then we'll send you over to sexual health. You need to be in psychiatry. I can give you some of them to make you feel a bit more at ease. That gives 5 stars there. Perfect stuff. Then I'm going to send you to psychiatry. Cool. Right, how are you doing? Where are you? Okay, you're waiting for your results, which I think are about to come in. Okay, yeah, you're being seen to now. I'll come... Right, you have got... Okay, beef tapeworm again. Abdominal blah blah blah. Yeah, we can do that. Interview. Stool analysis. We couldn't do stool analysis yesterday. So let's do... Right, let's just do a physical. Is it abdominal palpitations or whatever that word is we need to do? Yes, abdomen. Okay. Oh, new symptom. Okay, right, you're coming to me, I don't care. So it's athlete's foot. We can get that for you. Perfect stuff. You... Okay, yours is done. Right, I'm going to send you out to psychiatry. I don't believe it's going to be beef tapeworm. If I'm wrong, I'm really, really sorry. There's a higher chance it's not. So off you pop. Okay, you're back with me. Perfect stuff. We can send you home. 87% still. 88. Oh, for God's sake. Right, again, you don't need to be with me. You need to be in psychiatry. I can prescribe you some of these to make you feel a bit better. Oh, it helped whittle that down, though. I've got too many departments. It constantly goes off the screen. Off you pop. I have them. That'll make you feel better. 87%. I've dropped again. I've gone back down. You need to be in sexual health. Insomnia. So this is speech listening, isn't it? So let's do physical and speech listening. Just make sure it is insomnia. Perfect stuff. So we're going to give you that and that and that. And the sleeping drugs. Cool, you can go home. Right, where am I? There I am. 89%. This is like impossible. What am I doing that's wrong? I'm like being the perfect doctor. I'm being over. I'm like giving them everything. Making them feel comfortable. Should I maybe give them Before I start poking and prodding them, should I do it the other way around? Instead of figuring out what's wrong and then giving them stuff to help relieve the symptoms and make them more comfortable, should I make them comfortable first and then figure it out? Okay, you've got no clear diagnosis. Oh, okay. Where are you, though? You are in psychiatry, so... that hasn't brought anything. So is it emergency you need to be in? Oral cavity inspection. I'm going to swap you back, and I'm going to send you over to me. Dana Murphy, get your ass over here. Let's have a look at you. Next patient is coming. Cool, 89%. This is probably, if this is wrong, I was just going to plummet my rating, isn't it? Right. So, what have we got here? Let's do that, and I'm trying to. I can't just give you sleeping drugs while you're in here. I can't do any of this stuff, so I'm just gonna have to take a guess. Oopsie daisy. Right, I'm gonna go. It looks like it's restless leg syndrome. Ugh. Do I send you for observation? I think I send you for observation. Let's keep you in overnight. Off you pop. Just don't give me the bad rating. We'll just let you filter around the system. Right, there's a couple of things here. Wow. My God. Sebastian Cooper. Right, let's figure out what's wrong with you. Let's do a physical. Okay, it's influenza B because we don't have the other one. We're going to give you all of this, and then you're going to go home and pay the pharmacy a nice big bill. You're being transported to another hospital. Okay, fantastic. Get out of our system. Okay, you can go home. How's my rating? 89. Oh my God, what's going on? Okay, you need to be in psychiatry. Can I do anything to make you feel better? Have all of this first. See if this helps clear some of this down. Yeah, here we go. They're going that darker shade of red. So that's cool. Right, let's get you over to psychiatry. %, still. Oh, my God, it's never gonna happen. I don't think we've got anyone else, have we? Nope. Perfect. And it's the end of the day. We treated 98 patients. We could have done 100 if we hadn't sent 2 away. That's very good. 57? 57k? After wages were paid for the day shift. We made 20 grand on hospitalisation. That is where the money is. Well, no, also the clinics. 6,488 in the pharmacy / the gift shop, which I don't think is really doing anything at the moment. We need more wards. Sexual health's doing alright. Orthopedi's low, but orthopedy makes up the money on hospitalisation. Psychiatry, really good. Our best department at the moment does seem to be orthopedy. Not by far. Psychiatry is close second. Perfect. But that means it's time to get like general surgery open. Now that I'm really excited about. And I'm planning on, so if we go up, the way I'm going to do this is that I'm going to have sort of like them in sort of blocks. So they're not going to be the same sort of format where we've got them where they sort of go down the sides and then we have like one big corridor at the middle. I'm going to try and use the space a bit more efficiently. So I'm thinking of doing like 1 square for one department, have a nice big long chunky hospitalization HDU ward, observation rooms, and we'll do sort of corridors that sort of I need that there is going to be a sort of corridor going from like up and down, but I want them to be a bit more sort of interlinked where you sort of you're in one department. You just sort of, it's hard to explain. I have a vision. You're gonna have to just believe it. But anyway, let's take the jump, shall we? Add a new floor. Copy floor tiles from the current top floor, so that'd be the ground floor, and copy the walls. So I don't want to do any of that because I want it to be a fresh blank slate. So build a new floor. There we go. Okay, we've got a nice new, a nice canvas here to work with. Yeah, I really want to get over here somewhere the lift, which is gonna be, it is around here somewhere. So I'm feeling getting rid of maybe this bathroom. See if I can shrink down the CAG room slightly. I don't know if that's possible. What size does a CAG room need to be? That's in radiology, isn't it? So a CAG room is 5 by 5. And what are you at the moment? You are a 5, so I can't make it any smaller. God's sake. And that's a 3, isn't it? Yeah. I don't want to have to put the elevator bang in the middle of the corridor. To be fair, I could wall this off and have like, this section is radiology, then have a new section which takes you into, although it doesn't really make sense to have radiology, like have a wall here, and then, because orthopedic and radiology go together, it's all bones and stuff. Yeah, the only thing I think is to slam it there and build a pillar. It's just gonna look so janky. We'll see. But that's for next episode. Right, we're gonna wrap it up there, everybody. I'm really happy with that. I know what we built was pretty basic. It's just a study room and a common room. We've got the elevator in, but I think they turned out really well. I have to say, it's the corner unit. I think that is the best common room. I know it's really tiny. I think that's the best common room I have ever built. I know it doesn't take much, but I'm really happy with that. That's yeah, really happy. And the same with the study room. That looks really, yeah, it just looks good. It generally looks like a little classroom. So I'm really happy with that. I think having the extra nurse that we hired and the extra doctor should help out at night time with this. We didn't really get any alerts on the previous night. I know one was studying, but hopefully that theme will continue. We've got a lone person sitting in sexual health. Do I have anyone in because this is one of them departments where you just sort of open and leave and you don't ever really look at it. Do I have a night shift team in here? I do have a doctor in here. Where are you though? You're commuting. So you're on your way in. Okay, so you're gonna be absolutely fine. Where is the patient? Oopsie daisy. If I can click you. Right, so that's what you need. Is this antibiotics? Okay, so we're going to give you that and that. Yes! Objective complete! Right, as we were finishing up the episode. £30,000. I'll take that because we're going to need that to start building upstairs. Perfect stuff. Oh, let's go. Very happy with that. Next one will be treat 30 patients. And that one will increase the clinic patients to 35. Lovely jubbly. That's right, because I've got a really small ward over there, so what I really want to do is to increase the flow of people coming in. Right, let's get that done, and then you're going to be with Frank Walker. So he will come and give you everything you need, Sonia, and then you can get yourself home. Right. But yeah, I'm really chuffed with that progress. I know it wasn't much. I really don't know what we're going to do with him. I just can't seem to get him above. Where even am I? Have I left? I wanted to click on myself. But yeah, I don't know what we're going to do about Dr. Bish. I need to do some research. But anyway, happy Thursday, everybody. If I can, there'll be an episode tomorrow. But that depends. I've got some time off. I booked some time off work. I'm having a nice long weekend. But I've got things I need to go and do. I've got Christmas presents to start buying, and I've got errands to run, and I've got the day booked off to do stuff. So if I can have a nice hour or two where I can sit down and chill, then I will record a video, get it edited, and I'll get it up to you guys. So there may be an episode tomorrow. Keep an eye out. If you enjoyed this, consider hitting that like and that sub. I always appreciate it. Drop some comments down below if you want to see your naming game. It can be anything you want. Keep it appropriate, nothing offensive. Stick it in the comments, and yeah, we can pick out some doctors and we can get some names in games. So yeah, do that. But anyway, take care everybody, and I'll see you soon. Bye!